Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today, obviously, we're in a slightly different spot of our apartment. My wife is currently working in the candle studio and stuff, and so figured it would just be easier to film out here. But I'm really excited because today I have the new Standley Handcrafted / Makesy collab. I don't even know if it's gonna focus. Come on, there we go. But yeah, the new fragrance oils. I haven't smelled these yet, and so I am super excited to. I've heard really good things about them. And yeah, Jeff has been a great teacher, great friend, all of that. And so I was super thrilled when he said that they were going to send me over some fragrance oils and everything. And yeah, I was just really excited. So I thought it would be fun to do a little just out of the bottle review here with you guys. So let's get started. Also, can we just talk about this packaging? I don't know if you can see it, but it just says like Makesy here on the thing. It's kind of white, obviously, and so it's hard to see sometimes on camera. But yeah, this packaging, like super nice, super fancy. I heard from a few others that got these as well that at least one of them leaked. So hopefully that's not the case here. But I guess we'll find out. I'm not really smelling anything, so I feel like that's a good sign, but I guess we'll find out. Wow, this is so cool. They sent me some bladder strips as well. Super excited about that. But then when you open this, I swear I could hear the angels sing whenever it popped open. Like a light came out of it, and yeah, it was a great experience. So we are going to use bladder strips today because it's really how you should do fragrances. I, tend to just smell the cap because it's just easier. But you know what? They sent me some fancy bladder strips, so we're gonna use those today. So first up we have pink lychee and sweet oak moss. I hope I'm saying lychee right. I think that's how you say it. Also, these bottles are glass, I think, which is like super fancy. I've never used their fragrance oils. Do I take the stopper out or does it drip? Does it just drip? Oh, it drips. Okay. Hold on. All right. Oh. Okay. This is an experience for both of us. Okay. I'm already smelling it and oh my gosh, it smells freaking amazing. Ooh. This smells really good. The oak moss like so perfectly blends together with the lychee. This feels super fancy. Like super fancy. It's a little fruity, it's a little like woody. I feel like I'm getting hints of like lemon here because it kind of is giving me like a fancy lemonade scent. Like a really upscale lemonade like you would find at like a super fancy garden party or something. This smells amazing. This would be really, I mean, you could use this all year round for sure, but this would be really good for like spring, summer, which we are currently entering, as you guys know. Gosh, I don't want to stop smelling this. We're on the first fragrance and I don't want to stop smelling it because it smells that good. I am going to pull up the fragrance notes here just because I feel like that helps me out a little bit. So yeah, it says the top notes are ripe fruit, orange peel, and bergamot. Middle notes of pineapple, jasmine, and caramel, which I would not have expected. Base is galbanum. I hope I'm saying that right. Amber and moss. Yeah, this definitely smells like a very upscale, like an upscale fruity scent. It's not like your typical, like this is not a fruity scent that you would find in like Yankee Candle or Bath and Body Works. This is like super upscale, fancy, all that fun stuff. Other descriptive words. Yeah, this smells, like I said, so it doesn't say necessarily that there is lemon in it, but the notes that or the pictures that they have advertising the scent do have, it looks like there's some lemon in there, so I'm thinking that might be, that might be part of the ripe fruit that they say. Because I feel like I definitely smell the orange peel as well. I don't get a lot of caramel from this, but it's probably like, you might smell it more when you're actually burning the candle. But yeah, it smells amazing. Next up, we have Midnight Mahogany and Mango Skin. All right. Midnight Mahogany and Mango Skin. Wasn't expecting the word skin and, to be in a fragrance. I know it's just the skin of a mango, but you know what I mean. Oh, I'm already smelling it after just opening the cap. It smells really good. Just gonna get a little bit here on the water strip. Oh, there we go. Oh, dripped it on my pants. It's fine. Ooh, this one is really good too. This is another really upscale fruity scent. Like the wood notes with the fruitiness, just like, it's so perfect. I never really would have thought that they would go together so well, but they really do. This one's really nice too. I definitely smell the like mahogany, like I'm getting definitely like a mahogany teak wood type of like freshness. It's like a very fresh scent. But yeah, mixed with like some mango and a few other things. So looking at the scent notes, it has top notes of mandarin orange, which, yep, absolutely. White bergamot, verbena leaves, middle notes of wild lavender, vanilla orchid, and jasmine petals, which I do feel like I can smell the lavender and the jasmine for sure. And then the base is mango skin, mahogany, and golden amber, which I was going to say, I feel like there's got to be some amber in this. Yeah, this smells so good. That is what I love about Makesy. Like, I know, yes, their prices are a little up there. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but one, you get it in fancy packaging that like this, that feels like, feels like it's a treat for you. Not just for your customers, but for you as well. And it just makes the experience more fun, And this smells so amazing, honestly. Yeah, these are super high scale, like really fancy fragrances, I feel like, that I am smelling right now. Real fast before we get to this next part of the video, Olive here would really like you to like and subscribe so that more people can find this video and help out my channel. Thanks so much. Okay, next up is pineapple, cilantro, and applewood. Another fragrance pairing I never would have thought to put together. I'm not a huge fan of cilantro, so we're gonna see how this smells. I'll try just getting, ooh, it always comes out a little faster than, it like doesn't come out at all at first, and then it's just like, okay, we're going. This one's really interesting. I'm gonna be honest, it's my least favorite so far, but it's not bad. It's I definitely smell the pineapple for sure. If you've ever smelled like a pineapple sage type fragrance, like that is what I'm getting from this. I'm trying to see if I can pick up on the apple wood. Yeah, as it's drying down, I'm definitely starting to smell some of the apple wood mixed in there. Yeah, the apple comes through really nice once it kind of dries down a little bit on the blotter strip. You can really smell the apple. I feel like I'm definitely smelling some like peach as well. So the top notes are pineapple, lemon, and apple. Makes sense. Middle is peach and lily. And then the base is coconut, vanilla, and more peach, which, yep, I was like, I can definitely smell the peach in there. It does smell nice. It's growing on me a little bit. And like I said, it's not bad. It's just like of the three so far, it's probably my least favorite. But it still is really nice, and it is a very like upscale type of scent. I am really specific when it comes to pineapple, specifically with like what it gets mixed with and stuff, because sometimes it smells alright and sometimes it just smells a little off to me. This, I like, the more I smell it and the more that it dries on the blotter strip, I can definitely, like, the pineapple notes are definitely the strongest thing that you smell. And it does smell really nice. I don't get a lot of, I don't know, I'm not really getting a lot of cilantro from this, but your nose might be different than mine. I don't know. Okay, next up is green pear and mandarin peel. I love the smell of pears, so honey spiced pear is like one of my favorite all-time scents. Ooh, that is strong and a little spicy. Yeah. If you're into like a spicy scent almost, this one's probably for you. I'm gonna be honest, not loving it. I'm not really a spicy. I love spicy foods, but I'm not really. Yeah, that is strong. It is very strong. If you are into strong scents, this one's gonna be for you for sure too. Yeah. It's very, and like, don't take this as like it's a bad scent, because just because I don't like it doesn't mean that it's not a scent for some people or whatever. It's just not my type of scent. It does, like, it's another kind of upscale, like very, very unique. I would not have expected this, like if I smelled a candle, I would not expect a candle to smell like this. It's not bad. There's definitely an audience for this, an audience that would love this. I am not in it, but but there definitely is people who would love this. It's giving me like summer, like grass or some kind of something in there that I'm smelling as well, that like it smells like a little bit like outdoors during the summertime. I feel like I'm maybe getting a little bit of mint in here as well, like spearmint. Okay, so the scent notes are green leaves, which, yep, that makes sense. Eucalyptus, green pear. The middle notes are mandarin, spearmint, and peppermint. I was right. And then the base notes are clove, ginger, and citrus, which, yeah, I feel like I'm definitely smelling some clove in there. Definitely smelling the green leaves and the green pear for sure. It's more like a pear, kind of like the pear skin or something like that. The more that I smell it, the more it does grow on me. I'm actually starting to enjoy it a little bit more. The first, like, initial smell, it's like so, like, it almost burns your nose a little. Maybe not burns your nose, but like, you know, like horseradish, like that type of, you know, like it's definitely a little spicy at first. kind of kicks you in the nose a little bit. But the more that I smell it, the more I'm like, okay, I'm starting to pick up on other notes and I'm liking it a little better. It's not my favorite, but there's definitely there's 100% an audience for this. Like 100%. I have customers even who would probably like this. I don't know that I'm gonna make it for them, but but I definitely have some who would enjoy this. Definitely, all of these are very kind of upscale type. Like I'd find this in a fancy boutique or something like that. That type of vibe. So this could maybe even be, I don't know, it's a little bit much, but it could maybe be like a good hotel scent. Once you get past the initial what in the world, once it dries down a bit and stuff. And in wax, it probably I'm assuming it probably mellows out a little bit. But yeah, when you first smell it, it's a strong one. I'm not gonna lie to you. Next up, we have Twilight Vanille and Cassia Bark. I hope I'm saying all these words right. I feel like I'm gonna like this one. We'll see, but I just have a strong feeling. Usually anything with vanilla and, stuff like that, I am usually a fan. Ooh, yep. I was right. This one feels like a very fancy perfume. Reminds me a little bit of Cashmere Plum. I feel like there almost has to be some plum notes in here. Cause yeah, I'm getting some plum notes, I feel like. Could be wrong, we'll see. But I feel like I'm smelling some plum in here. Yeah, the vanilla in there is really nice. It's not overly sweet or anything. This for sure could be a really nice perfume or room body spray. Yeah, this one is another favorite. I think the pink lychee and oak moss is still my favorite, but this one's probably a close second. This one has top notes of cinnamon and cassia, middle notes of jasmine, caramel, and fruity. It just says fruity. Base notes of amber, clove, and vanilla. I definitely smell the vanilla, the amber for sure. I could see how the cinnamon and cassia are blending together. Yeah, just to give it a little bit of warmth, along with the amber. There were no plum notes in there, which I was kind of surprised by. Maybe I'm getting it confused with something else. Well, it just says fruity, so the fruit could be plum. Who knows? But yeah, I really like this one. Definitely a top favorite for sure. This one smells really nice. Next up, we have wildberry leaves and sage cloves. I'm going to do this so hopefully you guys can actually see. Oop. Just try to get 1 or 2 drops on there. And then I kind of spread it out a little bit on there. I feel like I've smelled something very similar to this before. I feel like it smells like a shampoo I've maybe had or used. It smells really good. I definitely pick up on the wildberry notes in there. Definitely some heavy berry notes. With just a little bit of sage and clove. This one's really nice. It's a little fruity, a little a teeny bit almost, I don't know if I want to say smoky, but I think the sage notes just give me a smoky vibe a little bit. I feel like I'm maybe smelling some apple in this as well. So the top notes are red berry, green leaves, green grass. Makes sense. Middle, green apple. I was right. Strawberry. And then the base notes are coconut, galbanum, and clove. I don't get a lot of coconut from this, but it for sure could just be mixed in really well with some of the other fruity notes that it's not super noticeable. And it's like a little bit lighter. It's on the lighter side. It's not, I mean, I don't know hot throw, you know, obviously all that stuff wise, but like the scent overall is just a little bit more subtle. And so this one could definitely be used for like a nice like spa line or something like that. Next up, we have Strawberry Musk and Jasmine Rose. Ooh, this. Yeah, this might be my favorite actually. The strawberry and the musk notes like just really blend together really nicely. With like a nice sweet strawberry. Yeah, this one blends together really nicely. It smells really, really good. This is another one, yet again, that could be used like if you're making like body care items like soaps or hand wash, you know, stuff like that, but different like shampoos, stuff like that. This would be like super, super nice as one of those. You could for sure do it as a candle as well, obviously, or, you know, anything like that. But this would do amazingly in like a body care type of type line. This one might be my new favorite. I don't know. The pink lychee and sweet oak moss and this one are like really close together along with the twilight one. Okay, strawberry musk and jasmine rose. The top scent notes are lemon, strawberry, and green leaves. Middle notes of lily, jasmine, and rose. Base notes of vanilla, amber, and galbanum. I definitely smell the vanilla and the amber for sure. I can definitely pick up on the rose notes a little more once it's like dried on the blotter strip. This would be a super perfect, again, you could have it year round for sure, but this would be super perfect for like Valentine's Day, like that type of scent. But like I said, you could absolutely have this during summer. This would be amazing as well. Nice, sweet strawberry scent. Yeah, Jeff is knocking it out of the park with these, truly. Like, some of the best fragrances. I feel like these are, like, all super, super upscale and super, like, just, like, blended so nicely that, like, yeah, he did incredible with these, with Makesy. Because, yeah, I am loving almost all of these have been so incredible. Next, we have Neroli Blooms and Amberwood. I, in the past, have not been the biggest Neroli fan, so we'll see if this one changes my mind. Oop, oop, oop. Got some on my leg. It's fine. Oop, I got more than I thought on my leg. That's all right. Okay. This might have changed my opinion of Neroli. Because I like this a little more than usual. I think it's mixed with like some musky notes or something. It's giving it a little more, I mean, probably the amberwood. That makes, yeah. The wood notes just give it a nice little touch that really mixes well with the floral notes. This is definitely a little heavier on the woody notes, which is not a bad thing. It definitely is a like some strong floral notes in there as well, but yeah, it's like a perfect blend of floral and woody. So these scent notes, the top is citrus medley, apple and elamai. I don't know if I'm saying that right at all, but yeah. I've never even heard of that, so yeah, sounds fancy. Middle notes of lavendin, neroli, jasmine, and then the base notes of patchouli, amber, and sandalwood. I think the patchouli and the amber, or the sandalwood, along with the amber, probably are like what are giving it that slightly more muskiness that's making the neroli like nice. Because like I said, I am not usually a neroli fan, but this is not bad. Not bad at all. It was definitely surprising. Because like I said, yeah, not a huge fan of it usually, but this isn't bad. This smells like it's like a floral, but it's more of like a high-class floral. So if you have people who are not a fan of florals, they might like this one because it's not your typical floral. Yeah, this one's really nice. I like this one. Especially like the more that I smell it, the more I like it. I'm like, yeah, I could do this. Okay, I've been really excited about this one because this one is not, I believe it's not new, but it's one that Jeff really loves. It's called Maple Chai and Sweet Cream, which sounds right up my alley. It sounds like exactly like a scent that I would love. And so I was really probably most excited to smell this one. Yep, 100%. This is, yeah, sorry to the others. You don't really stand a chance when it comes to fall-like scents. You could have this all year round for sure. Maple chai, like, I would drink that any time of year. And I would smell it any time of year as well. Yeah, this is like the chai latte fragrance that like I feel like everyone is looking for. I have tried another chai latte from another place, not gonna say from where, and it just wasn't it for me. I was like, meh, it was alright. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great, and the hot throw was really, really not great, so unfortunately, I was kind of sad, but this one smells perfect. And I think that it like could even like, it smells pretty like decently strong, so I feel like it would probably, like the hot throw, I feel like would be pretty decent. I'm gonna definitely have to put this one in wax because this is right up my alley. I could smell scents like this. Like it does feel like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it feels like a fall scent. You could for sure have it all year round though. You guys know that by now, if you've been around for more than like 2 videos. You know I love anything that smells like fall, and this for sure. I'm definitely getting some like a little bit of cinnamon in there. I feel like there's maybe some brown sugar. Okay, scent notes are grated ginger, nutmeg, and orange zest are the top notes. Middle notes are maple syrup, cinnamon leaf, yep, 100%. And then the base notes are vanilla bean, brown sugar, and buttermilk. I could just smell this for the rest of time. I'd be happy. This one is for sure has won, unless the next one's even better. I don't know, but that's the nice thing about this fragrance pack though. It has a little bit of something for everyone. Whether you're looking for like fruity or floral or something sweet, yeah, it's got it. Okay, so who knows? This one might actually take the place because natural creamy vanilla and coconut sugar. That also sounds right up my alley. That sounds like another one I'm going to like. This is the last fragrance, sadly, but let's hope we go out on a high note. Creamy vanilla and coconut sugar. Yep. This is another good one. This one's not as fall-ish, but I mean, you definitely could have it for fall, but this is like a nice, sweet, like summer scent. I think the coconut in it just adds a little bit of summer. Now I do have trouble like picking if this or the maple chai and sweet cream. They both smell amazing. This one is more universal. Like this would definitely be better year round. The maple chai and sweet cream, like you could for sure get away with using it all year round, but it definitely feels like a fall scent. This you could for sure have year round, especially during like the summer and stuff. I could smell this one all day too. We're just gonna be sitting here just switching back and forth between the last 2 scents for sure. All of these have been so incredible though, like each one, even the ones that I don't necessarily love as much, I feel like they would do super well in some people's lines. Yeah. And just because I like, if I ever, you know, like when I say I don't like a scent, it doesn't mean that you won't like it. It doesn't mean that it's a bad fragrance or whatever. It just means that it's not for me. So never get that confused. I don't want you to, I've had like people message me being like, oh, I was going to buy that one. And I'm like, okay, well then buy it. Like, if you think you'll like it, you probably will. It's just not for me, you know. So, certain fragrances are just not for everyone, and that's okay. Everyone has their preferences. This right here, this and the maple chai and sweet cream, right up my alley. Those are my favorite types of scents. I could smell these all day long and not be sick of them. Yes, there is a cat behind me. This is Olive. She wanted to come say hi. But thank you so much, Jeff and Makesy, for sending these over. I am thrilled. They all smell absolutely amazing. These are all really, really nice fragrances. And honestly, like, I haven't really bought a lot of stuff from Makesy, and honestly, this makes me want to buy more just because these scents are so unique and so, like, they really are like a nice luxury type fragrance and everything. And so yeah, I for sure can smell the difference in theirs compared to some other places, so definitely might need to get some more from them and everything. And so yeah, just really thrilled about these fragrances. But with that, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you guys would like to continue hanging out, there's going to be some other videos that pop up on the screen, and I will see you there. Say bye, Olive.